going, y'all? Welcome back to the chaos. I'm Ryan and I'm hyped up because today is a Viper day. So I've got rolled the tractor out. We're gonna give it a cold start here in a minute because who doesn't love a cold start? But going to pick up a childhood friend, Ant, who's gonna tag along and ride shotgun with me. So hopefully he can get some good shots. But we're actually meeting up with 3 other Vipers today. So one of which you all know, kind of an OG to the channel, Josh and his Tiffany Blue Wrap Viper. Jorge, who I actually met because I got the BC coilovers on my car. He actually blew out like his old ones. He didn't have coilovers or anything, but just his stock suspension. So I actually met him through offloading my old stuff. So he's got a Gen 3 bunch of APR Aero and everything on it. So I'm excited to see his car in person. Just kind of had conversations with him, stuff like that. And then he's bringing a buddy. So we've got 3 known Vipers, mine, Josh, Jorge, and then a mystery Viper. So I'm excited to see what we get into, but let's go ahead and give it a cold start and hit the road. I like the way it sounds. It just needs way more volume. So that's one of my goals this year, is to get exhaust on the car. And so I'm hoping either, I don't know if Jorge or the mystery car, if either one of them will have exhaust on their Vipers, but I'd love to get some like exhaust ideas because I kind of have like my dream setup for the car built out, but I would like to kind of hear it for myself before I just go ahead and pull the trigger on what I think might be a good exhaust setup. But let's go ahead and hit the road. Just got to my boy's aunt's house. So he's actually a childhood friend. So I'm surprised he hadn't been on the channel before, because I've known you since what, probably 6 years old? I don't,
middle school.
Is it? I feel like it was longer than that. I don't know. It's been a long time either way. So, but we grew up on the same street, that kind of thing. So we'd hang out daily. But you run your own YouTube channel where he does a bunch of dirt bike stuff. So give him a plug. I'm trying to get him going.
Yeah, it's the KX Rider.
KX Rider.
Just the KX Rider.
I'll throw it on screen so y'all can check it out. But what do you think about my car? Because this is the first time he's seen it, like, since it's completed and everything.
First time I've seen it since it's completed. Took a little bit longer than we expected, but it really came together. That was one thing. Is it sat in the shop for 9 months, I want to say, yeah. But like worth it, 100% worth it. So, totally. And I hadn't told you yet. So we're not only meeting up with, I don't think you met any of these guys, but it's Josh, who's got a Viper similar to mine. Like, he's got it's convertible, it's Tiffany blue. They were meeting up with a new guy, Jorge. I think he's got it wrapped orange. Okay. He's also got a convertible and then a mystery car. So I don't know. Jorge's bringing a friend that's also got a Viper. So there should be 4 of us total. So I'm pretty pumped. But we're gonna let Ant finish checking out the car, and then we'll go meet up with the rest of the guys.
Well, of course it wouldn't be a proper cruise if a Viper didn't have to stop and get gas first, but Jorge's fueling up and then we're actually gonna hit some back roads and have some fun. But our mystery Viper is actually a 2004 Roadster, so looking mean. It's silver, beautiful car. Actually the next day. Made it home safely last night, but kind of lost track of time. I was just having too much fun. So, and that's what I love about the car community is you can meet total strangers and then kind of become like your best friends almost. So I mean, you can just sit there and talk for hours, just BSing about this and that, just due to that shared passion of cars. And not even just, yes, we all share the Viper platform, but most of those guys are just car lovers in general. And that's perfect. That's the type of person I am. So here at the Chaos Car Club, we're exclusively unexclusive. I love everything from imports, domestics, motorcycles. If it has a motor, it's right up my alley. So that's kind of how this group of guys was too. So they weren't just biased towards Vipers. And another thing I love was, I feel like a lot of people, you'll meet up, go to a car show, and you just kind of, you stand by your car or whatever. And most people are not afraid to drive their cars, but it almost seems like it because they'll drive to and from a car show and that's about it. But I actually enjoy just getting behind the wheel of this thing. So it's my dream car. So as much as I love to look at it, it's even more fun to drive it. So you have to let me know in the comments below, like, did you enjoy this type of content? Because that's what I love most is actually driving the thing and finding passionate people to hook up with and drive around with as well. So like I said, it was awesome to be able to meet up with those guys. Good to see Josh again. And it was actually nice to see Jorge's car in person because I'd only seen pictures before. And so all the little touches that he's done to the car, from the APR Aero to he had brand new VT Forged wheels on the car, it just looks phenomenal. He's done a really good job with it. And then meeting Shane for the first time, that was our mystery Viper. He's done a good job with his Gen 3. It just goes to show that he's got just the right clean touches on it. So he's got a set of Sidewinder wheels, lowered on Penske coilovers, and it's got the perfect ride height, perfect fitment. It looks money. Chef's kiss, perfect. But both of those guys had exhaust. So Shane had Mopar exhaust without cats, and it had like that deep grumble to it and everything. The only thing he was complaining about is the smell to it. So when you pull your cats off, obviously you get a little more aroma than you would with the cats. And then Jorge, I feel like his was actually a touch louder, but a different setup. So I mean, like, mufflers make all the difference. So in fact, my New Edge Mustang, it's got Mac exhaust on it, and like it sounds good and everything, but like those mufflers just choke the sound out. Same with my FRS. I got the TRD mufflers on there. Sounds good, but it's just not the most high volume, loud exhaust that you can get for those cars. So I think I like the tone of that Mopar exhaust, but again, I think I won't be happy unless I get the volume. So, but neither of them guys had headers. So I don't know if that would make a difference on this car too, to increase the volume. I don't know. So I was at least glad to hear a couple cars driving around, cruising around with exhaust. That was nice to hear because, again, my car, I feel like it's so quiet. So hearing that V10 come alive from those guys was awesome. But it did give me some ideas of what the potential for this thing to sound like is. A special shout out to Ant as well. So if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have had the content from today. So I really appreciate him jumping shotgun and getting as much footage as possible. And I want to thank you all for watching and subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Smash that right now. Because like I said, around here we love it all. So stick around for more Viper content. I got a 350Z, a Mustang, Camaro, so motorcycles. So hopefully there's a little bit of everything to pique your interest. But thanks again for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.